Hey everyone, welcome back to the Hillside Gardener channel. Today I'm going to give you a little update of here on the Hillside farm property. As you can tell, the last episode, I'll leave a link up there, it was pretty gray and dreary, not much sunlight. I did get a little bit of work done, but it was really cold and wet. We had a lot of rain, some nice warmer temperatures, so as you can tell, the grass is definitely turning green. It's coming to life. Trees are starting to get a little bit of leaves up in the canopy. You see up there, not really filled out yet. It's still, well, it's early May, so it's actually a little bit, I'd say a week behind. Had a couple of late frosts and everything. So anyways, now, like I mentioned before in the last episode, this whole fence line has been neglected for 15 years at least. So I'm slowly been working on it. Down this end, this down there still needs a lot of work, but kind of panning back. Right through here, it's relatively cleared off. Go over to the gate area. And where I went through with the chainsaw back this winter, and this tree has obviously is died off now. It needs to be pulled off the barbed wire. A lot of the stuff that needs to be just cleared out. But I've been going through today and just trying to get rid of some of these briars that are growing through. And it's not fun, I'll give you that much. You're gonna get stuck, you're gonna get bleeding, you're gonna get cut up. It's just what it has to be. But if you take care of it and get it done once and do it right and dig the roots up, you know, like I said, it's hard work, but it's gonna be worth it in the end when these fence lines are clear. It's one of my pet peeves. I like seeing a nice, clean fence line. But anyways, moving along down here, kind of show you what I did as an experiment. And it's not going to be very impressive right now, but I had three free blueberry plants that I had. And I decided to stick them up here just as a trial. You can kind of see this little guy right here. I'm hoping the deer don't destroy it. I mean, there are deer tracks everywhere around here. And this one here, I think they did eat the leaves off of that one. And this one down here, if you can kind of see that at all, yeah, it's not doing very great, and you can see the deer have eaten the tops off of them. So like I said, these were just sacrificial plants, just kind of experiment to see how they would do if they were unprotected. So obviously, before I do anything more development wise, it's going to have to be some deer netting put up and some actual barrier, because it's just not going to work without some protection there. So anyways, like I said, still working on this briars right here. And this corner here is my next big project. I'm going to kind of work from the gate up this way. And once I get to this section here, which I've already started working on the back side of the fence, which really you can't tell from this angle because it's all kind of still green and it's cut off at the bottom, so it's not going to be dead obviously right now, but give it a week or two and it'll start dying off and I'll be able to cut it up easier and pull it off that section right there. But looking down here, this is some old greenhouse material. You know, I have a greenhouse hoop house kit, whatever, and it got torn up, so I decided this winter I'm laying it down here on the grass, and I'm put some branches so it didn't blow away, and hopefully it's going to start killing the grass off underneath so that I can use this this section back here. Will be easy enough to kind of put deer netting around this little section here, and then I might start the first blueberry patch or get some plants out here just as kind of a, unlike the hillside pepper patch last year, it'll be similar, but it'll be a little bit more protected, a little bit more open. It'll be more of the hands-off, just to see what we can get away with without a whole lot of attention. But take a look underneath this tarp here, and you can kind of tell the grass is turning brown. It's definitely dead underneath there, so hopefully another week or two, it'll, you know, when I get this back here cleared off, I'll be able to get some deer netting put and kind of, you know, square this this corner off here and then get something going, just to like I said, just to start something somewhere. Like I said, those blueberries down there, they're not much have much of a chance out there on their own, so I might dig those up and move them down here, along with maybe make a couple more, get an entire blueberry row going along with some other stuff, just as an experiment. But yeah, if I haven't showed you already, let me go ahead and back over to the blueberry, because it really gives you a perspective of what I'm working with here. Now, if you know my other property where I showed you the hillside pepper patch and starting, you know, planting things in clay soil, etc., etc. Where I'm at right here, this is an old river bottom from, you know, millions of years ago, whatever. This right here, which comes through, this stuff is sandy, almost like a sandy clay, where it has that ancient seabed or whatever, riverbed down there. But this is a very sandy soil, easily to dig through. Once you get down about 6 or 7 inches, it starts turning into more of just a harder clay like you'd expect. But there's a very good mix of sand and topsoil in this location. So like I said, I think that's going to be good for the blueberries, even potatoes. and some other things. I even thought about putting in some asparagus, because asparagus will do better in this the sandy type soil. So yeah, it's gonna be interesting. Like I said, I've been mostly working with the hard red sticky clay down south. Well, down south from where this property is, only about 80 miles south, but down south nonetheless. Anyways, so this soil is more sandy. It's gonna be a little bit different to work with, so it's gonna be fun to kind of experiment of what I can do. But here's a look right here of what you have to look at, this really overgrown corner. And hopefully I'll do a little before and after, and by the time the summer comes around, I'll be able to show you that this is cleared off, cleaned off, some deer netting around it, and hopefully I'll show a video of breaking the soil, showing you what I'm working with up here, getting the grass cleared out, etc., and turning this into something usable, and yet another experiment for the Hillside Garden channel. I don't know, I just love experimenting in the garden, trying new things out, little experiment more with the hands-off approach, things like that. So I'll leave you guys with that on this beautiful spring day. I'm going to get back to work on this this fence line. I hope you guys enjoyed this little update and this little tour here. If you have any questions, please drop them down below. Any comments, much appreciated. If you like what you've seen here and other videos I have out there on YouTube already, please consider subscribing, hitting that thumbs up, and I'll see you next time here on the Hillside. Maybe here, maybe in my other garden. Who knows? Who knows where you find me? I'll probably be doing something garden somewhere, because that's just what I do. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. I'm getting back to work. Bye-bye.